Good morning, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Thomas & Mack Center just off the Vegas Strip for a much-anticipated main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds in the heavyweight division between these two great warriors. Brown's making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand. Gonzalez is on his way to the ring, and you can just tell what kind of night he intends this to be. He's just brimming with confidence.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourself at all times. Let's touch him up.
So we are underway here. Round one, scheduled for 12. Teddy, the expectation in a matchup like this, a power puncher versus power puncher, is that the fight's not going to last long. But what if it does? Then what?
The guy with less power is going to win because he's a guy that has a reserve in a place that he's ready to go to in case the power's not there.
Very nice defensive guard there. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by bad intentions. Well, he's got the attitude. Something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Oh, that's got to hurt. Round stunned and staggered. And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged.
Work it out.
And a clinch that he needed very badly.
Good job on the two-punch combo by Big. Able to cover up that gut. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Brown. Halfway through this round here. Teddy, do you think the sport needs a national or international governing body?
Yeah, it's the only major sport, at least it used to be a major sport, that doesn't have that. And there's no unilateral control. And when there's no unilateral control across the board, well, you have too many spots that are weak for the sport. Spots that do not serve the sport.
1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh, boy, what a round. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Gonzalez. Nice strike after catching one by Gonzalez. Good block. Nice block by Big. 10 clicks of the talk. By sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. And we come to the end of the round, and he really got to his opponent that time, Teddy. He stunned him.
He stunned him. He's hearing a little tweeting going on, a little singing from the birds in his head.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Brown. And you see See, he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Nice block by Bad Intentions. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Brown. Nice block by Bad Intentions. And he's able to land consecutive shots. Well done by Brown. Well-targeted counterpunch by Big. That's classic work with the double jab. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Very nice job landing that counterpunch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Holy cow! Rounds down. But able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Good defense, just covering up down low.
Uppercut.
Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. End of the round there. A round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically how are they acting? What are you seeing on that?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You dropped. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
And a sharp counterpunch by Bad Intentions. Brown's able to avoid that punch. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Big. Good block by Big. Lands the counter. Brown's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Excellent counterpunch by Big. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Gonzalez. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue and red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Gonzalez is doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
Well-placed counter punch by Big. Good block there by Big. Seconds to go in round number 4. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Gonzalez. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. A good block. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Ten seconds remaining in this round. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard and Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Brown's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Brown's got no head movement whatsoever. I mean, this is a very easy target to hit here.
No, if it wasn't for his opponent snapping his head back with his jab, there'd be no head movement at all. But that's not the kind of head movement that you're talking about.
Wow! Brown stunned and he is hurt. He is stunned, but somehow manages to have the wherewithal to hold on.
Holding. Come on, punch it out.
And a well-placed counter by Big. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Brown. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Gonzalez is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. On the mark, the counter punch by Big. You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch. Gonzalez is much better on the outside, much better when he has some space and he's at long range. So pushing off here, creating space is the right thing to do.
Head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. 3 consecutive punches by Bad Intention. 10 seconds to go in this round. Wow! Brown stunned and he is hurt.
Come on now.
Another round, will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. And now you're seeing the beard that this guy possesses because he went from stunned and damaged to staying right upright.
Oh, this is like Santa Claus's beard. I'm telling you right now.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Good way to protect the midsection. Oh, what an exchange! Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut.
Keep moving.
Nice block. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Excellent counter punch by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions is having a field day against his opponent. Now, if you're standing opposite him, you got to solve this, or else it's just going to snowball. It's going to go downhill quick. You're going to lose this fight.
No, you do, Joe. The conventional way, the standard way that everyone's used to seeing with a tall guy that's keeping range like this is you work your way in. But there's another way, too. Maybe you step out and you get him to give up his height, his range, invite him in a little bit, and then all of a sudden, bang, you slam the trap on him.
round's proving to be elusive. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
We come to the end of the round. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. And looking up at these corners, you can see the cutmen obviously getting to work as they do after every round. What makes a great cutman?
Well, he's got to have the right medicines, the right coagulants to stop that. Usually Avitine, thrombin, adrenaline. But the most important thing, Joe, is he has to be calm. He has to be able to identify where that cut is. Maybe there's more than one cut. So you got to be calm enough to see the whole picture, the whole landscape, clean it off, put pressure on it. Get that medicine in there, keep your fighter from getting excited. And then you need a fighter who's going to get on his reels a little bit, give the medicine a chance to work.
A little defense turns to offense by Big. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Brown. Solid counter punch by Big. A headshot blocked. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Brown. We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Able to show you his blocking ability. A stinging counter punch after some fine defense by Big. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecard.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. How about that? Back-to-back he lands by Gonzalez. Gonzalez's strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Work the body.
Gonzalez is doing a good job of just creating some space there, just pushing off. Oh! Brown stunned and he is hurt. Gonzalez is trying to create some space between him and his opponent. You know he wants to fight on the inside. He cannot be smothered. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
A headshot blocked. On the mark, the counter punch by Big. End of the round there. He was able to stun his opponent. Teddy, when you're training a guy that's coming off a round where he just got to his man, what do you do? Do you say, hey, I saw that, and here's how you did it? How do you approach that?
Well, you want to make sure you remind him exactly what you're talking about, how he set it up. Don't think about just a big punch that landed. Remember how you got to that point.
Lands the counter. Teddy, it's one of my favorite times of one of our fight broadcasts. When we make the declaration, he has to have a knockout to win.
And how's he going to do it? Well, I think he's got to be a photographer. He's got to be a guy that goes in the dark, but really, Joe, and start looking at the negatives. During the night, a lot of pictures have been taken. He's got to go now and look back at those pictures and remember something, that he saw something. He saw a moment. He saw a spot where the guy dropped his hand. He pulled back, and he's got to go, and he's got to act on that moment.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Nice block by Big. Nice block by Bad Intentions. 60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Big. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. A nice block by Big. Accurate counter punch by Big. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. By bad intentions. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. Brown's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Gets rid of that body shot. Smart counter punch by Big. Oh, good stuff there. 2 in a row by Gonzalez. Good defensive skill. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Nice block by Big. Good scoring counter punch by Big. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Brown. What a fight. What a great... Teddy, he is hurt. He just took a fusillade of punches there. What a barrage that was.
Give him credit, you know, he's not smothering himself. He's keeping himself...
Come on,
and
guys,
this is where he can keep that offensive flow going.
Teddy, he went from being on the edge of the cliff to now climbing back up the mountain.
Well, you know, that's where you'd want to know if a guy recovers fast. Obviously, he has the capacity to recover very quickly.
1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh, boy, what a round. Brown showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch. Beautiful game plan there. Out from range and into the power.
Just the way he and his trainer drew it up on the chalkboard.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. As that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Able to cover up that gut. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. More than one, and it's just what he wants. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. I'm wondering what the opposing corner is going to do here. They got to their man earlier. They were able to rock him, and really nothing's changed. He's showing them the same exact look, the same exact style that he came here with.
Well, first of all, the opponent should keep doing what he's doing. You know, you're landing, you found something that's working, stay with it until he changes.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Brown. Protecting his head well with his guard. Excellent counterpunch by Big. The twists and turns and the non-stop battle. It continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. Well-targeted counterpunch by Big. Not able to land the headshot. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
And for the official judges' scores, let's send it up to the ring. Gonzalez is your winner by unanimous decision. All three judges giving it to him.
I didn't agree with the judges completely, but they got the right guy winning.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm